Hey everybody, welcome back to the den. It's Ross. So, today I received a parcel in the mail. It's some stuff I ordered from modeltrainstuff.com. Now, don't be alarmed. I shouldn't really be buying anything yet as I still haven't fully finished my table, but don't worry. It's just some couple of key things I really wanted to get and try them out. Also, I picked up an Easy Track expander set to go with my Oval of Bachmann Overland set. I know. Why would I do that? Well, in the future, I'm going to have a little set I can take out to shows and whatnot. I might as well just use Easy Track. Excuse me. I never used the Kato stuff or the Walter stuff or the Atlas stuff, but because you get one training set that comes with it, you might as well stick with what's there. Even though the Overland Limited won't really do 18-inch radius curves very well, which this expander set comes with, but nonetheless, if I'm going to a show, bring some smaller steam engines and some diesels and, show it all off. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to go down to the basement and start unboxing everything, while at the same time, between filming this bit for the den, I'm also doing up videos for the model train stuff, because if you upload a video review for some of the products, you basically get some extra bonus points, and those bonus points will come in handy down the road. So, without further ado, let's get to the basement. Okay, so I got my Walthers train line box cleaning car. I've seen reviews on these and people claim they do work. Even though it's just a scrub pad, I can always put a cloth underneath that scrub pad if I wanted to help just rub clean the stuff. But for product review purposes, and I ordered this stuff from modeltrainstuff.com, I will be doing an individual video on these to show them off. And lastly, I do have a expander set of track. You can get further in the background. There we go. Now, like I said, I am kind of purchasing ahead here for a exhibition layout, but at the same time, I kind of want to get something to add to this track. Just not for testing purposes, but also so when I do show off any new locomotive stuff I get, at least there's a sighting for some stuff and a little bit of action, right? So at any rate, let's take a look at the rerailer first. That'll be easy to take out. So the Kato rerailer actually works on pretty much any HO scale track except for rerailer joints like that. It won't sit flush, so. But yeah, there it is on a piece of Bachmann track on a bit of a curve. And it's literally just now you have a 3D printer at home. I'm pretty sure you can build one of these yourself and 3D print it off. On the other hand, I figured it's $4. So why not? As you can see, you do have to adjust the wheels just a little bit. Otherwise, they're just going to bind up and kind of overlap. But once you just make the quick switch, they're on there. And as for my diesel, which I cleaned and oiled up, I still got to do some cosmetic repairs and eventually fix this somehow, but I'll leave that till I get more KD couplings. And of course, just take a locomotive and push it on like so. At some point, I wouldn't mind modifying this with a couple of metal plates just to power the wheels for trains. Speaking of trains, I mean, if it takes one that long, I wonder how it'll handle larger locomotives like the big boy. Next up, I'm going to hook up my Walthers train line and we'll see how that fathoms. So here's the box car. The top is made of plastic, but we do have full metal wheels and a full metal chassis underside. Now I have this hooked to my diesel locomotive that's got dual drive shafts. So we have 8 of the 12 wheels powered, and it actually struggles with this boxcar. I think it's because I got a break in the track rubber on it, but it does struggle with it. I'm going to go forward and push it around, though, this time, instead of going backwards.
So when I went backwards with this one, it was having quite a bit of wheel slip. And we are having some power cutout just up there. So you definitely want a engine with a good fair bit of weight. This one has some weight to it, but not as heavy as that boxcar is. I think, because I think that boxcar is actually heavier. Now to clean up some of the stuff out of the way and set up the Unitrack on on the current little test bed I have set up here.
Almost forgot. It is cleaning up the track. You can see the marks on there pretty good, eh? So I've got the boxing unboxed, used up some of the track, and I do have this nice little industry siding here and a little industry siding there for an example. Now this would be so much better if I were able to expand this oval out just a little bit longer, but because of the table space and playing it safe so nothing falls off the table, it's a great way to get things done. So yeah, I mean, these switches are amazing. They have a nice lock and click to them. And when the locomotive does run over it, they do easily switch over for the locomotive if need be. And these little bumpers that came with it, they are sprung. Give it a shot in here somehow. So I'm going to run my locomotive and try to do a little bit of shunting on the really old style couplers. So let's give her a whirl. Okay, power back to the train. Yeah, this would do one car at a time. Okay, I'm not gonna tell around that. So just pretend there's another locomotive on the end of these gondolas coming in. Toot toot! Gonna go all the way up. Disconnect. Go back out. Gonna flick this switch. I'm going to say this next train coming in, and we're gonna pull it into the industry. There we go. Works like a charm. So that's it for this video.
So amazingly, the cleaning card does a really good job. I can't believe how well these switches actually work. They are a little finicky though to try and get them to squeeze together properly. I will say that. This one could go a little further. There we go. So yeah, these fish plates are annoying on these turnouts. Everything else works good. And I'm actually quite pleased with that CN boxcar by Walthers for track cleaning. It really does a good job. So thanks for watching, folks, and this has been a Basement Fantasy Model Railway update.